Static line jumping is a form of airborne jump used by Army paratroopers. The parachute is attached via a static line to the aircraft, which remains attached throughout the jump. Once the paratrooper exits the aircraft, the static line automatically pulls out and deploys the parachute. This is used within the United States Army when friendly and enemy forces are locked in frontline combat. This allows us to place friendly soldiers behind enemy lines and approach from an unexpected direction. The United States Army is the largest user of static line jumping, with units like the 82nd Airborne Division, 173rd Airborne Brigade, 11th Airborne Division, and some elements of the Army Special Operations Command conducting these jumps regularly. An Army paratrooper is typically equipped with a variety of different gear, first of which being a reserve parachute. This is attached to the front of the paratrooper, and in the event that his main canopy fails or is rendered unusable, he can pull the reserve, detaching his main canopy and saving his life. However, the reserve parachute will come with a much harder landing as it falls a lot faster. Below the reserve is the rucksack connected with a harness and lowering line. When you near the ground, the paratrooper will release his rucksack, that way it lands on the ground well before he does. On the soldier's side is his weapon case, generally containing an M4, but could also contain an M249 or M240 Bravo. On the soldier's back is his static line and main canopy. Pictured here is the T-10 Delta. Nowadays, we typically use the T-11 as a canopy. It was improved to have a slower rate of descent. Upon exiting the aircraft, the soldier will immediately begin the 5 points of performance. The first point of performance is proper exit, check body position, and count. Upon exiting the aircraft, snap into a good tight body position. Keep your eyes open, chin on your chest, elbows tight to your sides, and the hands on the end of the reserve parachute. Bend forward at your waist, keeping your feet and knees together, knees locked to the rear, and count to 6,000. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. At the end of your 6,000 count, immediately go into your second point of performance. Check canopy and gain canopy control. Reach up to secure the front set of risers in each hand and conduct a 360-degree check of your canopy. The third point of performance is to keep a sharp lookout at all times and constantly compare your rate of descent. At this, you are maintaining a 25-foot separation from all fellow jumpers and ensuring that your rate of descent is consistent with fellow jumpers. If your rate of descent is excessively faster than that of your fellow jumpers, you will pull your reserve parachute. This brings you to your fourth point of performance, which is prepare to land. Look below you to ensure that there are no fellow jumpers and lower your equipment and then turn into the wind. After you have turned into the wind, you will assume a landing attitude by keeping your feet and knees together, knees slightly bent, elbows tight to your sides, eyes open, and chin on your chest. The fifth and final point of performance, once you have completed the fourth point of performance, preparing to land, is to actually land. You will perform a PLF, or parachute landing fall, by hitting all 5 points of contact: balls of your feet, calf, thigh, buttocks, and pull-up muscle, in that order. The idea is to land on the balls of your feet, crumple and roll over, spreading the force of the impact across your entire body. Once you have successfully landed, you can disconnect your parachute, gear rig, and reserve parachute, packing them neatly into a bag that you jumped with. You will carry this bag with you on the rest of the mission and return it at an equipment drop. The PLF, or parachute landing fall, is the most important part of this entire process. You will land on the balls of your feet, crumple and turn so that your calf touches the ground, continuing to roll over onto your thigh, buttocks, and then back, specifically the lat or pull-up muscle. This ensures that the force of the impact is spread across your body and you do not break any bones or create any injuries where you cannot continue the mission. Part of a paratrooper's job is rucking or hiking to the next location with heavy weights. You cannot be injured and successfully carry out an airborne mission. This is Army Static Line Airborne Operations. Its purpose is not to land far behind enemy lines. It is meant to land friendly personnel in an unexpected direction in order to surprise and capture enemy strongholds and points. Images and videos are provided courtesy of the United States Department of Defense DVIDS systems. Music is provided courtesy of Fesliyan Studios. Thank you.